welcome our JCI PPP Rajita Posarla Madam, our beloved ZP Madam, to this webinar series, webinar session, and PZP Manukonda Srinivas Garu, and also ZD main business Ranjit Shah Garu for this webinar session. And my special thanks to our advisors, JCI Senator Pawan Kumar Garu, NAM Coordinator, and PZP ZVP CH Hamshankar Garu, ZD Poliset Madhubabu Garu, and JCI Tuni Jewels Lam Advisor Perur Kishore Garu. Welcome you all to this webinar series. Thank you one and all.
Present task by Latish.
On 5th December
Latish, over to you.
Hi sir, good evening Jesse. Good evening Jesse. On the 5th December 1978, a creative soul took her first footsteps into the technologically surrounded land of Salem. Born and brought up in the lands of mangoes and silver, she had been a proficient in the academic and stood a school district and the state level ranks in her 10th and 12th examinations, bringing laurels to her school. Thereafter, they pursued her BSc in the nutrition, food service management and dietetics, and the later and the first gold medalist from Pereira University, Salem, during her the course of MBA. Training and grooming her passion of the change into the profession. Has been pursuing her training later in the Junior Chamber International for 20 long years and has been accredited international soft skill trainer serving about 11 countries, which includes Sri Lanka, Singapore, Malaysia, Korea, Shenzhen, Macau, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, apart from India. To add to her accolades, she had won a Pride of New Generation speech of competition all India level and made her way to Japan for 15 days. She was honored as an ambassador from the Rotary International for the Flow of Mexico for the month on a cultural exchange program. She had represented India after winning in her 2012 NatCon Effective Public Speaking competition at Thrissur and represented the Asia Pacific Convention in Korea, winning the first place too. She confidently appeared for the World Public Speaking Championship and stood next to the Canada, one of her great accolades in life. She has conducted about 600 programs benefiting about 30,000 students, corporate and social organizations. She runs a personality grooming hub by name Beyond the Books, one of its kind in Tirupur, a franchisor for Spellbeak examination in Tirupur and Erode districts. Personally, she is a fun-loving adventure and career-oriented woman who loves exploring at new connections and ideas. Traveling, dancing, and drawing are her hobbies, or public speaking her fantasy. She is happily married to Sheetal Gandhi, CEO Akira Polypax, and blessed with the two wonderful kids, Shrink and Janvi. Both of them had a golden opportunity to represent as a junior ambassadors in Asia Pacific Children Convention at Fukuoka, Japan, representing India. As her name suggests, she belongs truly to Indian family, simply down to earth personally. None other than JCI Senator Sheetal Gandhi from JCI Tripur, Zone 17. Thank you. Over to Mr. Madhbabu.
Thank you, Latish.
Thank you.
జడ్పీ మేడం రజిత మేడం గారు ఈ సందర్భంగా రెండు విషయాలు మాట్లాడవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను.
Yeah, good evening, dear JCs of Zone 4, and I find many JCs of all through the JCI India. Yes, this COVID time has given us a new time to explore ourselves, to upgrade ourselves, and to learn many things. In fact, I can say it has broke all the boundaries of our long zone and even the nation. Yes, that is the reason we have a chance to meet all the eminent trainers of our nation. Yes, in fact, I'm really very happy to have you here, Madam Sheetal Gandhi, ma'am. Once again, as a zone president of Zone 4, I feel privileged and honored, and I also welcome you to Zone 4. I have heard a lot about you. I have heard she's a very highly talented woman and she's very good trainer, but I have never met you. Might be I have met you, but I have never heard your training. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for me to get inspired from a lady who is dynamic, who is really talented, and wish like me also grow in the training ladder and in the leadership ladder too. Yes, I should also appreciate the efforts of JCI Vizag Green City and JCI Tunij Wells for making this training happen, and all your efforts are being. We can see all your efforts here. Both the LOMs are doing very wonderfully a good job, and you are supporting very well the zone. And during this lockdown period, also keeping your LOMs active, doing the service programs, and organizing such trainings is really appreciable. And let me also appreciate the efforts of our PZP Pavan Garu, who has been always a support to both the LOMs, and also PZVP Paliseti Madhubab Garu, and both the presidents Bhavesh and Gupta Garu. Organizing such programs gives exposure to our members, and also we could meet such great personalities of the trainers of JCI India. And let me also recognize the presence of our PZP from Orissa, Prashant Batra sir, and PZP Mankonda Srinivas Garu. Sir, welcome to the program of this Zone 4. And today, it's not just a zone event, a LOM event, it has become a zone event. Each and every member, each and every leader of JCI India are participating. I feel very happy for this. And let me wish both the LOMs organize such good events, and my best wishes to you. And madam, uh, by all my wishes will be with you. Thank you so much for accepting our president's request and being here with us today, this evening. Let us all enjoy ma'am's training. Thank you so much, President, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. పిజెడ్పి ప్రశాంత్ పాత్ర గారు రెండు విషయాలు ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ సెషన్ మాట్లాడవలసింది కోరుతున్నాను.
హలో హలో
చెప్పండి సార్, వినబడుతుంది. చెప్పండి.
వినపడుతుందా సార్?
వినబడుతుందండి.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. Good evening all of you. It's a really wonderful opportunity to meet all the JCs of across Zone 4, to meet all of you through this training program Demand Unlimited. All the best, the host and the organizers. I must congratulate the ZP madam, who is really working meaningful activities through this lockdown. Wishing you all the best and good evening to all of you.
Thank you so much.
సో ఓవర్ టు హేమశంకర్ గారు.
Mute yourself, sir. Hemshankar garu, unmute yourself.
We recognize the presence of JCI Madam. We recognize the presence of Zone Vice President President Garu.
Voice is not clear, Hemshankar.
We recognize the presence of hello.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది.
Hello. Hello.
Continue, sir.
Continue.
You wait.
చెప్పండి.
Yeah, we recognize the
Continue,
presence
sir.
of నేను చేస్తాను మీరు
Turn off the video and continue.
recognize the presence of our zone president JC Rajita Garu and past zone president JC Venugopal and JC Mankonda Srinivas Garu and 2005 zone president Prashant Garu and zone vice president JC Vijay and the presidents JC Mangesh and also our destiny president JC Sai Krishna and one of our JC Red person JC Jayalakshmi Teja from JCI Tirupati.
She is the one who hosted Udan in 2015. And yes, thank you. Thank you, Madhugar. You can get.
Okay, okay. Now, floor hand over to Madam Sheetal Gandhi, Madam.
Thank you and a very pleasant good evening. At the moment, before I start, something which is unlimited, the demand which is unlimited, so many things that are going to be unlimited after this session we'll recognize. But before starting, I just want to share a couple of my pranams to the following people. First of all, I would like to pay my gratitude wholeheartedly to my guru, one and only, JCI Senator KV Ratnamji, because your NTTTS graduation made me a national trainer, and then after my success story began. And to be very honest, the topic what I'm handling today is the topic what I handled just after my NTTS as the first program in the national convention. With our batch only, we started this doing the training programs in national conventions by NT trainers. So I think our batch was really lucky, and the same topic is what I'm handling today. In fact, when I chose this topic also, I found that not a single slide of what I took that time could be relevant to today's generation. So I had to completely revamp, but still the problem is there. Since my 2006 when I finished till on date, this demand unlimited is still unlimited. So my pranams to Ratnamji and Senator Manohar sir, past zone president, Rajita madam, very, very authentic and very systematically she's working around, and all the best for your women's program as well. It was good to hear you. My pranams to Zone Vice President, JC Vizag, Madhu Babu, the Zone Coordinator, JC Hema Shankar, the Zone Director, JC Bhavesh, the President of JCI Vizag Green City, and JCI Tuni Jewels President, JC Gupta ji, and 2015 President, JC Rameshwar Rao, because that time I was the one who came to Udan, and we did a lot of programs, and I think that was a very, very beautiful 4 or 5 days I spent in Vizag, and an extraordinary experience and treatment given to me. I just cannot forget. And Teja is already here, who organized the Udan program, along with the Laddu and the Darshan I had in, in Tirupati. That was an added advantage. JCI Vizag Steel City, which hosted the Udan in 2015. And Teja, I'm very happy to have. And my best wishes and very glad to associate with Pavan Kumar, my NGB colleague, a very, very funny, naughty, I would say, but systematic. And if there is anything else we can talk in NGB, and if we don't talk about Pavan Kumar, I think we will never finish that and the meeting would never get adjourned. So this was a very beautiful time, and thank you for getting me here to Zone 4. The most happy moments I spend in delivering this particular topic of mine. It's been done in students, for the women, for the men, for the business people. In fact, this topic is going, it's selling like hotcakes in business, in corporates, because the need of the hour is demand unlimited. Now, what is this demand unlimited? Can I put across a question to all the audience, to the lovely people who are sitting to listen to me? I always feel it's the quality of the audience than the quantity. And I feel if you can give me, what is that you understood? Time to chillax and demand unlimited. What is this 40-50 minutes we are going to discuss? Can you put and share your views about it the moment you saw in your chat box, please? And the two best participants would be receiving a surprise gift from me for the entire year. It's an app developed by me, so you will be a part of that. So let me see who is participating and coming close to the answers which we are observing. Can I have some answers? What would the topic be all about? Demand unlimited. It's about success. Okay, Prashant says it's success. Okay. Since 2006, I've been working on this topic, grabbing the demand and utilizing. It's about passion, as Rajita ji says. Okay, it's about uniqueness. All right. Okay. Vijay sir is telling it's all about uniqueness. Let it be demanding. Your unique be demanded and you be very unique. All right. I take it that way as well. Yes. Any more answers? Chillax. There is a nice link between what I said. Fast response. Okay. Time to chillax. If I break that word chillax, it is chill and relax. It's a very new term. Maybe you may not even find in the regular dictionaries, because this is just a couple of words are coming up like LOL, LOL, ROFL. These are all not verbatim which are present in the dictionary, but they are being added as a part of the colloquial language. So chillax is one such word, which means chill and relax. And the topic we are going to handle is still unexplored. I have not got the right answer of what I'm going to talk about. Pavanji, what did you tell them and bring them to the program? Chillax, demand unlimited. Okay, fine. So let's proceed. Until I get the answer from you, we will not leave it. And the next thing is that I would say, what is the requirement for a man? A normal man, I would say. A lot of learning has happened during this corona times, during this lockdown. What would you feel that a man requires for his existence? The answers, please. What does a man need to live a successful life? The top 3 things. I don't want many things because we know the list is never ending. But the top 3 things which is very important for a human person. Roti, kapda or makan. Okay. Name of a movie. Okay. So she says food, clothes and shelter. Happiness says Madhu Babu sir. Yes. Food, shelter and clothes. Okay. The order changes. All right. Few more answers. Satisfaction, good health, fantastic. Now it's truly a time when people want good health. Peace, peace of mind, happiness, fantastic. Very nice. One of these answers are right. Food is fine. I want the other 2 answers, please. I want the other 2 answers. Latish, you're very close to the answer. You know, good health is what is related to something. Yes, Dilesh is also giving me some answer which is quite close to social security. Can you be more precise? There are small words, but they make a big difference in life. Food, dash and dash. I give you a clue. One word of it starts with the letter yes. Yes, says Sheetal Gandhi. Yes, is that what we require? It's a 5-letter word. 5-letter. Smile. Okay. Not the right answer though. Yeah, smile is fine, but still, I'm trying to get money. Very important. Money. Right. Sharing. All right. A little more deeper, please. And next is the 4-letter word. It's a very small word, but very powerful. Yes. So one is food. One is the word that starts with yes. And the other one is the word which starts with L. Now I know you will put on your answers. Love. Right, Rajita ji, as you say, one is food, the next is love, and the one which is S. A human being, you know, can stay without water for some time, and stay without food for a little more longer time, but without this word which starts with the letter yes, a human being cannot survive for long. So I'm giving you yet another clue. All right, your time is up. So the 3 things that a human body needs is food, sleep, and love. Very important. If you see, 2 days you can be awake trying to be as, you know, fresh as possible. You've seen people doing records over records, 24 hours continuous records, 48 hours records. That means a person can you see a person not sleeping for 3-5 days, and then you see people may get into coma, because sleep is something which is very important. For example, a person does not get food, sleep or love. What happens? What would a man do if you do not get either of this, food, sleep or love? Kya karte hain log? What will happen? What do they want? Now is excess of sleep. Yeah, I know. Yes. So what will the human being do? Agar you don't get this food, sleep and love, there are 2 options that a human generally gets. Yeah, they fall sick. Yes. I give you the answer. They become restless. They get stressed, they go mad, mental disorders, damage the mental health. Very good. They get into madness. Fantastic, Ji. Pavan sir, I want you to see who is the one who is positively responding and trying to strike on the answers. Yeah, to receive my 2 special gifts for 2 participants. Yeah, if a person does not get these 3 small words, which are very powerful, food, sleep, and love, there are two choices he can take. Either he fights for that, kuch bhi ho jaye, mujhe lena hi hai. Whatever happens, come what may, I'm going to get this. He fights the situation, fights with people, fights with the family, fights with the self, fights with the environment, and gets what he wants. Or if the person cannot do this, he flights from that place. That is, he moves out from that place. Chhod ke chale jate hain. They leave that particular thing. That's called the flight response. And during this fight or flight, you know, this decision of taking the right decision and moving across, people get, you know, a small kind of a twist in the body. Now, who is this twist? Who causes this, you know, a small twist in the body, which demands the mental disturbance, the physical and the biological disturbance? It's a small letter word, which is the twister. Can you tell me what exactly happens when the person is fighting or flighting? Sometimes you get all the three, sometimes you get two, sometimes you don't get any of the three. So what happens to the body? Beautiful, as Sai Krishna says, it is stress. The demon enters, as you rightly said. So Vijaya, Satish, congratulations, the demon enters. I want you to know, I want you to tell who that demon is. And the demon, as rightly said by Sai Krishna, is nothing but stress. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath. Take your right hand, show me your left hand, all of you, show me your right hand and a left hand. Close both the hands and put it on your stomach and say, ha! Just open your mouth and release something from your body that is nothing but the pent up carbon dioxide. And open your mouth and say, ha! That's all you got to do right now. Many people in the house would feel, oh my God, what happened? My dad was good, my mom was good. What happened after the program? Don't worry. Generally, when you attend Sheetal Gandhi's program, there are certain disturbances that happens. No wonder. And as rightly said, stress. It's just a 6-letter word, but it causes so much of disturbance in the body. But I'll say you, the good point is that we all need the right amount of stress to keep going. Here I mean stress as the goal. A small goal, maybe a bigger goal. As per our perception, we set the goals. And if there is no goal, you know, a person is not active. Very important. If you see a beggar on the road, he's so happy and contented. Sometimes I find, how can they be so happy? We have almost everything that we want. Most of us, if you see, the basics are done. Above basic, we have vehicle, we have a house, we have so much of social security, and still we keep craving for more. But the people who are on the roadside, they have nothing, but still they are happy. In a way, I feel they are good doing that. In a way, I feel because they have no goals, they have nothing to keep them move. Morning, somebody gives something being donated. They live on others. They are dependent. And the right amount of stress, my dear ladies and gentlemen, brings out the best in us. Yes, the problem is when that right amount exceeds and becomes the highest amount. So we have to be careful. So there are 3 small terms which are correlated. A hairline difference between these 3 words. So I would like to say stress, strain, and tension. If we talk about stress, strain, and tension, many times we say we want to come out of this. We say go bananas. What is the meaning of go bananas? I just handled a session called Go Bananas Day yesterday. And I was just talking about being crazy. Go bananas is nothing but being crazy at what you love. Do what you like. If you cannot do what you like, then you will be forced to like what you get. So first thing is that just get inside and keep doing what you want to do and enjoy. Yes, Dalish, is there any, you want to say something? Am I audible? Participants, can I get a half from you? Can you just type a HA so that I keep moving? Somebody's raised the hands. Is all okay? Huh? Yes? All right, fine. Right. So the 3 terms which are correlated are nothing but strain, stress, and tension. Now I'll be very clear and give you a distinct example. Strain is that which causes a physical exhaustion. When you're doing a lot of exercise, you know, putting your best self. When you see people holding that muta, sack of grains and keep moving. When you see those masons who are working for construction, taking bricks and loading and uploading, they all are prone to getting a lot of strain in the body. Strain is something related to the physical exhaustion. Many times when we don't do exercise and suddenly you're plunging in, especially I've seen a lot of people now after the breakdown, they didn't know what to do. And all that was running in the mind, can I just reduce 2 kgs of my extra fat, and people started working out, and suddenly they saw that the body is getting painful because they undergone strain suddenly. So strain is nothing but a physical exhaustion. Stress, I'll just give you an example. Pavan Ji is now getting all decked up to enter, and he's now presiding over as the chief guest in a very big function. And suddenly, God knows what happened. A maid is just coming and with a glass of milkshake, and it is being poured on Pavan sir. So what is his reaction? So Pavan, I don't know how you will react, but I will take it the other way, that you will certainly smile and go upstairs, go to your room, just take over this dress, rechange and go. But not all are Pavan, no, not all people take things very happily. Okay, so if there is Rajita madam, I don't know how would you behave, but if your zone conference is about to start, and there is some kind of a disturbance that's happened after 45 minutes of makeup you have done, and a glass of coffee is being poured on you, what will happen, Rajita ji? Can I hear from you? What will you do when this situation happens? The next 5 minutes, you got to be on the stage. Your zone conference is about to start, and you are the heroine there. And that time this incident happens, your coat is not there, your scarf that you're wearing, and you kept it, preserved it for your zone conferences, all tattered with coffee. What would you do, Rajita ji? Original face will be revealed. Oh my God. Okay, right. So many of them try to do as what Rajita ji says, and that's practical, because we either yell at something, we break down something, whatever is there, either we break it down, we scold the person who did that, and something or the other happens. We are so disturbed. We really go crazy and we go mad at that position. Of course, we will take the next move of going and shifting, but our face will be morose. We may not have. So during that time, something called the stress happens to Rajita ji and to many others who are not used to taking such kind of situations very easily. So here we can behave like what Pavan ji does, or we can also treat ourselves like what Rajita does. So one is responding to the reaction, and the other one is reacting to the situation. So you should always respond and not react. It's a learning from them, right? So stress is something which is caused by an internal reaction due to an external factor. For example, you're going on a in your car, and you have to attend a meeting, and it's all traffic jam. So what happens during that time? A psychological change happens, a biological change also happen, and then you lead yourself to a situation called tension, which is tension happens in Rajita ji, and that is why that original face comes. She undergoes a kind of stress, and tension is what happens, which is connected to the incident. I hope I'm clear. Strain is the physical exhaustion that happens to the body. Stress is the internal reaction because of the outside issue, and tension is what you experience because of that particular incident being happened. All these three are to be taken care of, and if you cannot bifurcate that, you have to be very careful. If you cannot balance these three situations, I think you will put yourself in some sort of a biological difference. But if I'll tell you why this tension and stress happens, is many times as human beings we learn, and because we come from the mammal called monkey, we have arisen from monkeys, right? Our ancestors were from monkeys. Monkey has got a thought to keep changing, flickering thoughts, diverting thoughts, distractive thoughts, many thoughts at a time. So what happens is many times we confuse. I want this, I want that, I want that, I want to acquire this, I want to have a farmhouse, I want to get a Lamborghini for myself, and the list goes on and on. And farther the list goes, the more the stress. In very short, if I have to say, stress is nothing but the difference between what we have and the difference between what you want. So if the distance is shorter, the stress also is small, because you have been practical to set a small goal. I don't mean small here is, doing small things or wanting for small, but you know what your capacity is. You want to reach this, then once achieved, then you move to the less level, because you don't want to take it at the cost of your health. I'm very specific in telling, dream big, as always being heard. Dream big or go home is what Himadri Sinha says from Gujarat. But I have seen that, when you dream big, it should not affect you, your body, not at the cost of your health. So the difference between what you want and what we have is what is the cause of the major stress that happens. Apart from many other things that cause stress, we all very well know 32 years, we get cases where they die of heart attack, 29 years, a child just, he passed away because of massive attacks. We have got so many differences. Obesity at the age of 21, diabetic at the age of 25. All these are nothing but the difference between what we have and what we want is getting more and more. And you're straining, stressing, being tense. And that is why we put ourselves in a messy situation. And good news is that you can control. There are two types of stress. One is the good stress and the bad stress. The good stress is also called as eustress. The nickname is called the eustress. Eustress is where I want you to focus. And demand unlimited is nothing but how are you going to make the want of this eustress being unlimited from your end. And I want you to see that you have a crave to attract this positive stress for you. The first best thing that I would give you as a therapy to attract this eustress is nothing but the laughter therapy. At this moment, with your privilege, with the privilege of the board, I would like to invite my daughter, JCI Gandhi, who will help me in demonstrating, because this is a virtual class and I don't have audience to help me out. So I request JCI Gandhi to join me. Laughter. We are going to just deal with this. I want you to open your minds. You may feel a little crazy now. Don't worry. Enjoy yourself. This few minutes is what I want, is that you really enjoy yourself, have fun. And today is the World Laughter Day. It's a very, very beautiful instant. When I found this morning, the first news in my WhatsApp group was Happy Laughter's Day. And I was so thankful to Pawan because we were thinking of a right date. And today my topic also, decides with what it is. Thank you, Rajita ji, for giving me a hint on that. Today is the World Laughter Day. And on this beautiful day, if there is family around, please call all of them. Let them all learn this. Because if the head of the family does this, I'm sure the entire family will join. Learn this therapy. It is free of cost. There are a lot of videos in YouTube. I expect that next set of 2 weeks that we have, try to make this laughter therapy as a practice. When all do we laugh? Come on, audience. I just want you to give me, why do we laugh and when all do we laugh? When do we laugh? Why do we laugh? Give me your answers, please. Previously, I was just waiting. Whenever I feel depressed, lonely, or a kind of, I couldn't, I was not, something did not happen the way I want. I used to sit down and watch Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. I like Charlie Chaplin. Without a word, you could make the world laugh, which is very difficult. And making an adult laugh is very, very difficult. Yeah, as Lakshmi Gupta says, when I'm very happy, I laugh. Vijay says reaction for satisfaction. Okay, again, it is dependent. Only when you're satisfied, you will laugh. Okay, after listening to jokes, says Gupta, that you laugh. Okay, a good joke. Okay, when we really live our life, we laugh. Okay, fine, fantastic. Any success, says Paliseti Madhubabu. Any success I get, I start laughing. Comic, you start laughing. All right, so to bring the comic in you, I would only want you to just, feel that. Yeah, I want more answers. When do we laugh and why do we laugh? When do we laugh and why do we laugh? So it's very important that I don't take a lot of time, that I don't wait for people to make me really, make me laugh. I create my own situations like this. Do I look funny? Am I visible? Yeah, cool. Yeah, when we have sense of humor, I use this nose skill because I always had the feeling of touching my nose many times in the day, and I use this to prevent myself to touch my face and my nose during the COVID, and I'm now used to wearing this nose pin all the time. So there are a lot of reasons why the release of special chemicals in your brain that helps you relax and feels good. Are you a doctor, Vijay? Okay, fine, fantastic answer. Thank you, everybody. So we have a lot of reasons of why a human being laughs, and I'm going to teach you very important laughter therapy now, and we are going to do the first step. Okay, Janvi, can you join me? Yeah, can you release your hands, please, everybody? Make your hands loose. Yeah. Clap for life, clap for well-being, clap for happiness, clap for joy. I would only say clap for nothing at all, just clap, okay? So we start the laughter therapy with just clapping. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Say it aloud. Open your mouth and say it aloud and start doing what I'm doing, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I want all the videos to be on because we are all noticing, right? Those videos
One,
all
two,
no
three.
problem.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
1, 2, that kind of a thing that you're enjoying. I want to see that happiness. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
My kid is enjoying a lot.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1.
Okay. The second type of laughter therapy, first how we begin is, that's called the greeting laughter. Put your hands. This is me. This is you. When we meet somebody, Indian Namaste says, this is that we are very happy to meet you. Instead of the handshake, world is now doing Namaste. So let us all do this and start laughing. Okay? Right. Okay. All right. So this is the second kind. One is the first is the clapping, and second is the greeting handshake. Now I know many of you are judging. Am I looking crazy? I can't do all this. Chichi, what is this like a mad you're doing? So what I want you to do is shooing. I want all the judges to be shooed off. I want your wife may be sitting near you and she'll feel that you're crazily laughing. So I want you to shoo off everything, all the judges who are sitting on your body, your neighbors, your friends, the other participants. Shoo them off. Come on. Teja, I'm not able to see you, Teja. Okay, so first one is clapping, second one is the greeting, third one is the shooing, and fourth one is called the handshake laughter. Can we do it? Are you ready? Can I see a thumbs up? Are you ready? Yeah. You look into the eyes of the other participant and start laughing, some family member of yours. So many of you must be trainers here. So when you do this, look into the eyes of one of your participants or the one who is demonstrating for you and just laugh for nothing. Okay, look at the face. See, she looks at me and laughs. I look at her and laugh. So this is the third technique of laughter therapy. And next is a very, very important therapy for all business people. I know what your situation has happened because of COVID. Okay, so let's take, let's take a plate in your hand. COVID time, I know what's the scenario of men in the house. So let's take a virtual plate, a steel plate, thali. For your benefit, I bought one new plate also today. Okay, so this is the plate. Okay, show me your right hand. Keep the plate on your left hand. Yeah, left hand, yes. Right hand is there, so that becomes your scrubber. Okay. Now we are going to do something called the dishwash laughter. Okay. So dishwash laughter is clean your plate, boss. Clean your plate. Okay, and the plate is ready, boss. And you present this beautiful plate to your wife and she'll be very happy. Okay, so we have the clapping technique, we have the chewing technique, we have the namaste technique, we have the dishwash technique, we have the handshake technique, and next is called the milkshake technique. Okay, so imagine that you have two glasses in your hand. Okay, so like how Janvi does. For those who don't have the glass, hold the glass like that. If you can take a glass, use it as a prop, okay? Now we are going to do the milkshake technique, okay? It's very simple technique. It's like, Come on together, all of us 3 times from now. The last time, shake all the milk in your tumblers. Come on, let's shake the milkshake. Come on, and then for the last time. Okay, so this is your next one, which is called the milkshake. Something called the steering technique. You are very sitting in the car and you have an interview that you have to go, and you are caught up in a very big busy street in Vizag, and you know what happens? The tension, the strain, everything goes up, and then you are stuck in your steering. You have nobody near you to share your frustration. So what we have to do, we have no choice. So hold your steering. Come on. Hold your steering of the car, my dear ladies and gentlemen. So now we go with teaching the next laughter therapy, which is called the steering laughter therapy. And you say, and you look at the others outside. Can I hear everybody laughing, please? Because you can't do anything about it. All that you can do is sit down and
Sorry.
ఒక్కసారి నెంబర్ చెప్పు, నా సెల్ తేలేదు.
333-830.
జ్యోతి ఒక్క
fantastic laughter. Last time, people will think you have gone crazy, because you are laughing from a long time. That's okay. The last type of technique I would like to tell you is called the brainwash technique. Very important for all business people who are very serious in your office time. I want you to chillax. Certain things. See, I will just ask you one question. Do you have problems in life? Many will say, yes, I have a problem. Many will say, no, I don't have a problem. Okay, for all those who said, I have problems in life, can you do something about it? The person says, yes. Then why worry? I asked a question, do you have problems? Somebody said, yes. Can you do something about it? He says, no. Then why worry? For all those I asked, do you have some problem? They said, no. Then I said, why worry? For all those who I asked, do you have a problem? They said, can you do anything about it? They said, yes. Then why worry? For all those who said, no, I don't have a problem. Can you do anything about it? They said, no. Then why worry? Everywhere in this whole vicious circle of life, when you can do something, then also we worry. When we cannot do, chillax, relax. Previously I used to wait for some comic, some book, some situation. Yeah, can I have everybody to unmute? Yes, thank you. So, can I get the participants being muted, please? Yeah, thank you. So what happens is, at one fine day, you find that everywhere you cannot do something about something. So, but worrying has been a part which is always blocking our mind. All right. So what I feel is, rather than, keeping it in our minds, every day morning, there are laughter therapy clubs in Bangalore. Very interesting part of it. We have to pay at least 2,000 rupees. You take your body early in the morning. You are going, your body is going, your money is going, your time is going. Only one thing they will do. Like how I put on some wig and some joker stuff. They will make you laugh. You will laugh. You know what the secret is? Fake it or make it. Body cannot identify whether this man, Srinivasa Rao, is laughing just like that or really he's laughing. Body needs to feel good. If you laugh, body is feeling good. If the body is feeling good, I think the problems are half sorted out. It's all the make good, the feel good hormones that somebody was rightly said. The feel good hormones, will go more depth into it. I will teach you the last technique, which is called the brain wash technique. Okay, all of us have brains, right? Touch your brain, please. At least you can't touch it completely, but you can know where exactly your brain is. All right, so we are unzipping. Open the brain. Yeah, open your head like this. Take the brain out and keep it on the hand, on your left hand, please. What you have to do is take a scrubber and start washing. Wash your brain. Come on, Srinivasa Rao. Brain has to come out, not from there. Take it out, keep it in your hand. Take the brain out, keep it here. Yeah, and then start washing. Rajita madam is doing so well. Pavan! Whose brain are you washing? So whatever anybody is coming and peeping at the back, see, there are so many visitors for our program from outside. Some mad person has come and my person is also doing some mad things. Don't worry, shoo them off, okay? All you have to do is your brain is outside, wash it, wash it, wash it. Venkateshwara Rao sir, you're very serious, sir. I want you to wash your brain, sir. Open your head. Remove the brain. Keep it and keep washing. Wash your brain, please. Put it back. It's all beautiful and nice. Take the brain, open it up, put it inside, zip it up. Otherwise, I will be the problem creator in your house. Okay, zip it up and then laugh it out. The best part is, my dear ladies and gentlemen, this holds good for many corporates. Hours of pressure they take. Any businessman, if you say at any point of time, I went and asked a 4-year child, before the lockdown, how are you feeling? Especially March, beginning of March. Says, madam, very tensed, madam, exam coming, madam. I didn't prepare anything. So tension, 4 years child. Then I went and interviewed an 8 years girl, a girl who was just 8 years. She said, how are you feeling, child? Is life all good? So what good, ma'am? 100 kgs is my school bag along with the tuition bag. Oh my God, life is full of turmoil. And Kalyan ji, happy to see you here. So I went to the next person who is as smart as Kalyan sir, a young boy, a young chap, say 14, 15 years. He said, no girlfriends, ma'am, for me, so much of tension in my, school. People are not incorporating me in the group because I don't have girlfriend. Tension, ma'am, full of tension. Then I said, okay, this child, 4 years gone, 8 years gone, 15 years gone. I thought I will go and ask a child who has just completed graduation. He says, ma, so much of work pressure, no job. I've done my engineering and still loitering about here and there. No job, ma'am. Life is full of tension. Then I said, okay, fine. They are all in a stress. So I just went and found a person who's just newly married. So he told me another story. I said, ma'am, now only I got my new wife. I don't know what her demands are. Demand unlimited. Her demands are so much. I don't know how I'm going to work harder and harder to satisfy her. So I think my life is full of tension. Again, the 25 years boy is also in tension. And the list goes on and on and on and on. You know what? Many of them postpone their laughter. Many of them postpone their happiness, their joy. When I get married, I'll do this. When I finish my 10th, I'll do this. After I get a house, I'll do this. After my first Lamborghini comes, then I'll be happy. And we keep just postponing our happiness. And that time will never come back. And I'll tell you why one should laugh. Again and again, I'll tell you, make it or fake it. Body cannot recognize. Nejama sirikrama, poya sirikrama, body does not know. Really, are we laughing or just made up laughter? The body cannot recognize. My advice to you would be 30 minutes of laughter. If you can just sit down, close the door or with the family, do some prank, and I'll tell you why you should laugh. The benefits of laughter, you know what? There are two very, very important stress hormones that have been released in the body. The cortisol and adrenaline. They are the two dangerous hormones. They must be there in a little amount, it's okay. But once it releases in a higher amount, you know what happens? Till the kind of this, a suicide case by coffee day, if cortisol is more, your brain functioning stops, you do what you feel, end maybe just like a commit suicide also. So what you have to do is reduce the amount of secretion of cortisol and adrenaline. What is the remedy, madam? Many can ask. So I'll tell you, a feel-good hormone is also produced in our body. Like somebody told me, dopamine and endorphin. They are the two very happy hormones for us. So when you laugh, when you laugh, these two beautiful hormones are secreted in your body. And when you secrete this, this happy endorphins and the dopamines, you will feel so good about it. The release of both these hormones, you will feel good, your body feels good, and your immune system develops. And if your immune system develops, your immunity will develop. Many said, can I our immunity is powerful. Immunity is really powerful. So laugh and see if this works. What is the harm in it? There is no problem. 30 minutes of laughter. There are so many cases. I remember there was one person, I don't remember his name, Norman Brothers. Yes, he was the person who was detected with dementia. Dementia is the art of forgetting. Okay, so this person was diagnosed. He said, you just have 1 week's time, and then it's all, your wish. I don't know when will, when death will invite you. But and somebody came and told, no, just don't give hope. 30 minutes of laughter every day. You just keep going and see the miracle. After diagnosis, he lived for 29 long years because he boosted his immunity to various viruses. The next important factor is that it stabilizes your heart. The moment you open your mouth, say, ha, 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 all the carbon dioxide, when you laugh, just say, ha, you keep your hand on your stomach. The diaphragm improves, it goes up and then pushes the air out. The carbon dioxide inside comes out. The fresh oxygen gets in. More oxygen, more fast the blood flows. More fast the blood flows, more energy. And then your lungs and your heart is stabilized. Very important. So first is that you save yourself from stress factors. You will also improve your immunity. It stabilizes your heart and it relaxes your muscles. It's like doing a skipping. When you skip, there are a lot of biological reactions that take place in the body. Suddenly you will feel good. Joggers, runners, why do they get addicted? Whatever time many people sleep, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, these people who are addicted to running and jogging, you tell them any sort of a bet, they will win over the bet. They'll get up at 5. Body is used to that system. They immunize the body because they relax, they enjoy. And when you run or jog, whatever happens in your body is the same that happens if you laugh for 30 minutes. And it reduces pain. It's a very psychological thing. When you laugh it out, the grief goes down and it reduces pain. And so don't skip your jogging and skipping and start laughing. Do it simultaneously. One fine day when you're feeling happy, then you can stop. It also strengthens the resilience. The resilience is one becomes sick in life, they go to hospitalization, and then they come back. But to get back into normalcy, it takes some more time. So if you will keep laughing, you will improve and strengthen. You will come back more faster than a person who is not laughing. And people have found that you live longer. It adds joy and zest to life. You're happy because every time you laugh, your cortisol is reducing. Your adrenaline level goes down. You're increasing your dopamine. You're increasing your joyful factors. You're improving the amount of secretion of the feel-good hormones, the dopamine and the endorphin. So you are adding zest to life, and a person who's joyous will never get an attack. Happy person. And because it keeps your mood always improved. Always you are happy. And you see, people are always around you. Nobody would like to go and sit with a person who's always crying, cribbing. Tension. People don't like you. They don't like because it is negative energy being transformed. And when you're happy, you'll always see people love to be. I was one jolly person right from day one, that I never took even books to be serious, my studies to be serious. And now I'm not taking my life also to be serious. My husband is now not taking me also to be serious. That is the only thing that I got, but it's fine. My daughter is with me, enjoy life. We keep laughing at nothing at all and strengthens relationships and bonds. We have a great time. Whenever I laugh, I feel there are more people around us. They are enjoying, they are happy. And you see, when you go to big cities and all, you see, there are herds of people. 10 o'clock, 10:30, it's friends time. Many people are not very free in the family. They go to meet friends. Why? I want to let myself free. So they go just to eat a pan bida. They just go to a small ice cream parlor. 3 or 4 people. Always for them that has become routine. Every day they go with friends, laugh out, strengthen relationship, enjoy and come back. So I'll just put it up. It boosts your immunity. It lowers your stress hormones, cortisol, and increases the production of endorphins. It decreases pain, relaxes your muscles. It prevents you from heart disease, adds joy and zest to life. No anxiety, no tension. It relieves stress. It improves your mood. You're in happy mood always. Oh, happy girl, lucky child, we say, strengthens your resilience and binds you people together. It attracts everybody towards you and enhances teamwork. People will like to have a very happy team leader. Who hates people who keep shouting all the time? Even a mistake, they will say it very nicely because you're always happy. You keep yourself normal. And many people who laugh are always humorous. They have a good sense of humor. And they like to attract. When people work anything for them, they go out of the way. You see a happy team, you can always see in an office. Many times in business, you will have to find those happy nuts in your office. Keep them together. Start a small team. Start a laughter club in your office. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, make one person your team leader and start laughing. It is very important that one of them just start, and it is infectious. Like, smoking is addiction, laughing is also an addiction. Once one person starts, because I'm telling you, you don't have to be natural in laughing. But once you start laughing, it gets infected and it helps you to diffuse conflict because people are always happy with you. Somehow you will resolve a lot of problems, promotes group bonding. You will be very powerful. Your team will be powerful. Your office will be joyful. There is no stress in the office. Sometimes it becomes like, I don't want to get back home because my office is much happier than my house. So for those kind of people, you must go and do the same thing at home. For those who are happy at home, please follow that in the office. Start from the house now. All of us are given a beautiful boon. I don't know if this would have happened in the past generation or it may happen in future, but we must take ourselves as the lucky lot. We have got this 1 month and another 15 more days. If we can change our nature, especially those who feel I get angry at small things just take me over. I think you should follow this art of laughter and 3 times a day. No problem, do it. Put on a nice cloth for yourself. Stand in front of a mirror. Just looking at you, you can start laughing. You don't want anything else because our body does not want real laughter. Once you start laughing, you get habituated. Okay? If nothing happens, then call all your family members together. Put on some crazy music. Start laughing. Start laughing. Just start. It's very important that you start laughing. All right? And one fine day, I will not feel shocked if I say doctors will stop prescribing medicines. They'll say laughter therapy 3 times a day. That will be a prescription. Why you want to wait for the day? Start right now. Don't look reasons for laughing. Okay. Just to summarize, it's chewing, clapping, greeting, handshake, milkshake, brainwash, dishwash. Steering are the different types of laughters that I taught you. And I told you there are 2 types of stress. One is the eustress. The other one is the distress. If you follow all the above, this distress is the bad stress. All that we saw is the eustress. The good stress is the eustress, and this distress will be removed if you start following the laughter therapy. So let us not work much on this program. We'll certainly focus on the eustress. So these are the 2 things that happens to your body in eustress and in distress. Now leave the choice. I leave everything to you. You decide whom you want to look like the monkey or the smart one. I just want to tell you with the completing it with the story. There was once a person, a beautiful woman sitting in the airport. She was a little furious woman. Small things could disturb her. She gets violated and suddenly she says, oh, the flight is delayed. Oh my God, and I'm getting irritated. So she takes out a book and started reading. And once she started reading, she started eating a cookie from the packet of cookies that she had just nearby her chair. And she started reading the book. Suddenly, you know what happened? For every cookie she took, Her neighbor also took one cookies from that. And she felt so disgusting. What? No manners for this man? He's not even asking me permission. But then she didn't mind because, she didn't want to make a big thing about it. Then she kept reading, and another cookie, she started taking it and started eating. And believe me, for every cookie she took, that man also took a cookie. And she was really frustrated and irritated with this kind of a discipline. How can a man be like this? And she started, getting that stress and the tension part of it, that anxiety. She just wanted to throw and, slap that. She didn't want to create a scene in an airport and buy her good luck. And there was the last cookie which was remaining. She was about to take it and the man took it. And he broke that cookie into two and he gave her that half piece and he took the half piece. And this really pissed her off. She really got frustrated. What she did was she just packed her things up and she said, forget it. And by then, the aircraft called for the boarding and she left very furiously, just showing a bad face to that man. She left and she walked off with so much of anger in herself. The moment she went inside the aircraft, she sat down, she settled down, she drank a glass of water because she was furious. And then, she was like, she still couldn't forget that thought. Then everything went on and the boarding, was completed. The flight was about to take off. And slowly she opened her bag to put on glasses to see, from the window, the entire scene. When she opened her bag, you know what? She was surprised to see. She was surprised to see the packet of cookie of her was in her bag. She got a little confused initially. She did not understand what happened. She again opened the bag properly and she took that cookie packet in her hand and she then understood, oh my God, it was not the man who was behaving badly, but it was me who was behaving rudely. She didn't even realize because, she's always in a bad temper. There are people who are like that. Any moment at home, at office, anywhere, they're always disturbed. They always keep doing something or the other. Something keeps their mind blank. And she did not realize that it was not the man who was eating her cookie, but it was she who was eating the man's cookie from his packet of cookies. And that genuinely that man was so quiet and calm, not because she was a lady, because his attitude was good, that he shared even the last bit of cookie with this woman. All her reaction had to be the man's reaction, but this woman finally felt so ashamed. She looked back, she looked around, but she lost the man's sight and she also lost the opportunity. So 2 things that you should take back in life. 2 things that will never come back in life. First one is the word after you let it out, after it's spoken. You can never take it back. Second, the time once it's gone will never ever come back. My dear ladies and gentlemen, be very careful when you're opening your mouth and talking it out. The word once spoken can never be taken back. And second, the time and the occasion, once it leaves, will never ever come back. So my request is it's time to chillax, chill, relax. It is office, home, family, friends, relax, chill and relax, and demand so much of laughter, which is unlimited. It is free. It is all with you. You just have to install, make it, or fake it. Have a happy life, a stress-free life. See you again. Over to the project director. Thank you so much and had a wonderful time with all of you. Thank you. The floor is officially handed over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Very wonderful session. JCI Vizag Green City recognized JC trainer Manoj Garu and also past national president NRK Garu and Ramakrishna Garu.
Hello, Ramakrishna ji.
Now in this occasion, our ZVP, Vijay Channa, speak a few words.
Very good evening to one and all present for today's session. That's really unlimited, and very good evening, Sheetal Gandhi ma'am, for coming to our Zone 4 webinar. hosted by JCI Vizag Green City and JCI Tuni Jewels. As I'm from my homeland JCI Tuni Jewels, I'm very happy to have this first online webinar of our LOM with you. That was really a practical laughter therapy session by you, and that was very wonderful. And hope all the participants enjoyed a lot. And I convey my best wishes to both the LOMs who have conducted this event jointly. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Ji. Yes. Any questions from the participants? I am sorry I exceeded a little bit of time. I've taken a little more 9 minutes in excess. Yes. Any questions? The participant can feel free to ask. You can always contact me on my number. I'm typing you my number, and you can contact me for any sort of personal life. I'll always be there to laugh it out, to help you out, and let's see how together we can solve small problems in life. They're all challenges. Yeah, you can also post your feedbacks, because all a trainer wants is a feedback, whether it is good or bad. The negative feedbacks gives us a chance to improve, and the positive motivates us to keep ourselves going. Yes. Teja ma'am, I'm very happy to get back, see you back here after a long time. Yes. Thank you, Latish ji. You said you're going to start this therapy. Yeah. Huh?
Teja ma'am, JCI Tirupati, speak few words in this occasion. JCI Tirupati, Teja.
తేజ గారు మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడండి.
Please unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello. Very fine. Thank you, Teja ji. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, ma'am. Very good session now.
Thank you.
Unmute yourself, madam. Teja madam.
She's done. We can ask our Tuni Jewels president if he has anything to say. Gupta garu.
I hope, Pavan, I was a little slow, or was I as fast as usual?
You maintain the balance, like sometimes you're speed and sometimes you're slow, and it's perfect.
It's a moderate one, ma'am.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Okay. All right.
We would like to hear from our Rajita madam, because she was very proactive in answering the questions and some actions also. Rajita garu.
Yes, Rajita ma'am.
Yes, it was a wonderful session, ma'am. I was just moving here and there and just carrying my mobile also there, here and there, and just listening.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you are spreading laughter too, I hope.
Yeah, I wanted my younger one to join me, but she was just reluctant to come onto the video. She was also enjoying with that posters you were telling and laughing. She's 7 years old.
Yes.
So I wanted her also.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
as you said
Now
that...
she will have the great pressure.
Yeah. As you said that being a zone president and being in the leadership ladder of JCI, we'll never get reactions. We can just respond. We'll just respond. And I think the stress we take in a leadership ladder is also not distress, but a stress for the growth of the zone, because in the starting,
right, yes.
Yeah, in the starting, what I felt was it stress? But after getting the results, after becoming the zone positive, I thought, yes, it is a positive stress which I have taken it and worked through towards the improvement of the zone. This being a lady, it's really a tough time during this lockdown period to handle the zone, because normally we attend a few sessions and we attend a few trainings which we were invited. But in this time, I feel it is really a great opportunity for me as zone president to attend all the training sessions, to really get related with all the what you can say, the grassroots level members of each and every LOM. And I feel proud that all my presidents...
You know what? You know what? It's free. Free. You sat at home and enjoyed. You know, that's the greatest advantage.
Advantage,
Yes.
yeah. Yes, me too. Not roaming in this summer. Being at home, I'm enjoying the activities of my zone. Yes, that's really a great
Exactly,
opportunity,
yes.
ma'am. Opportunity, and that was a really good session. I enjoyed a lot, and this is what not only the kids and each and every member needed, laughter therapy, and that also add upon to our beauty. The mainly ladies, we can say, adds upon to the
Yeah,
beauty.
yes. It'll,
Adds upon the beauty.
yes, adds on to your beauty as well.
Yeah, and
Maybe I'm a little more beautiful because I keep laughing all the time. I take it that way.
that is for sure, ma'am. That is for sure. Yes. And like I can say that this lockdown time has given us some family time, being a kid again and playing with kids, laughing more with the kids. And these days we were really, as I said, being more of sleep. We forget that word sleep as a necessity, and being at home from the last 40 days, I think 40 days, we started laughing. We got reduced our stress levels also, working from home. And thank you for a wonderful session, ma'am. Really enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajita ma'am. Thank you. I thank both the presidents, Bhavesh and Gupta ji, for giving me a chance to, have a good session for both your chapters. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Lakshmi Gupta garu. Lakshmi Gupta garu.
Thank you, madam.
A few words about this session.
I think, ma'am, you have some regarding the responses you want to be monitor. The chat responses are very quick and fast from our ZP Rajita madam and JDP Vijay, and also from the LOM presidents Bhavesh, Gupta and Sai Krishna, and Vijay Satish and Rishita. They are very quick in giving their chat responses. And when it comes to this physical activity, our PJP Prashant sir had tried good, and Latish also, and Madhu Babu also tried very nice, and Srinivas Rao, our secretary, had tried very much that their family had just come and saw why he is doing
Yes.
all these things. His
For
wife
maximum
had,
participation, we give Srinivasa Rao, one of my gift will reach Srinivasa Rao sir. So you give my number. So please contact me and you will receive it from tomorrow. And the other participant,
Sheetal madam.
yes, sir.
and now we have our
Latish sir is going to get Latish sir and Srinivasa Rao. I select as two participants. Very nice.
Thank you.
And somebody called
Thank you,
Vijay Satish.
Yeah, Vijay
Yes.
Satish is
1,
very quick
2,
and
cha cha
responsive.
cha. What is that, sir? Vijay Satish, you wanted to say something. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 3, 4, cha cha. Okay, nice. It's a nice song for making you laugh. Yes.
Yeah. And we have our Ratnam sir. I just came. Sir, I request you to speak your words.
Thank you, Pawan. Sheetal is always a chirpy, happy trainer. She has so much of enthusiasm in her that her enthusiasm is contagious and spreads faster than the virus. And this is the first session I saw where people were laughing and a lot of prizes were also given. By the way, Sheetal was an outstanding participant of our NTTS and a trainer in Jasmine, and whatever program she does, she puts in her heart and soul into it and makes it a success. Congratulations, Sheetal. It was a pleasure listening to you.
Thank you.
Pawan, over to
Thank
you.
you, sir. Your presence is added flavor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ratnam garu. And Lakshmi Gupta garu, you can
You unmute Chema.
already chestanu unmute chestanu.
Hi, Sheetal.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. Enjoyed ma. Sheetal Gandhi is the same. 2006 and now wherever you are, you spread the humor, you spread the smile, you spread the happiness. जहाँ भी हो खुशी लाती हो, दिल भर के हंसते हैं. God bless you, ma. Bye. Enjoyed the session. Nice seeing you. Nice listening to you. Okay. See you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi ji. Yes.
Bye.
Thank you, and Madhu, you can take it down.
Okay. Thank you, madam, for wonderful session. And now, over to Bhavesh for vote of thanks.
Good evening, JCs. We thank to the faculty JCI Senator Sheetal Gandhi ma'am for a wonderful session. Demand unlimited. Thank you very much, madam, for keeping on entertaining all through the session with simple exercises. With special thanks to the President JC Gupta Garu and JC Tuni Jewels, members working with us, team associated for their webinar. Thanks to PNP Ratnam sir, past zone presidents, LOM presidents, zone officers, all participants of JCI, JCs and other zones for being a part of this event. Thank you all.
We also thank our JP Madam Rajita garu for being all over the session, and our JDP Vijay. Thank you, and thank you very much, Sheetal, for accepting our proposal or request for this webinar. Thank you very much. Yeah, Madhu, over to you.
My pleasure, Pavanji. Thank you. Thank you to the entire team behind this session. Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you, madam, once again for a wonderful session. At closing the session, thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.